Hello and welcome back to another video of Strength Coach Rep. Today I'm going to try and quickly talk you through why pauses in your training are so effective. In this example we're looking at pause squats, so I'm going to go ahead and explain a few things that you need to understand in order to get the idea of why a pause would be so effective. So in the bottom of the squat, what's getting us out of it? 4 things that I can think of. And they are elastic tension of some of the muscles, especially the adductors. They get stretched out, so you've got a lot of elastic potential energy to spring you back up out the hole, pretty much for nothing. You've got compressive assistance, which is the air that you keep in your lungs forcing outwards through your abdomen, so the intra-abdominal pressure, so your stomach pushing out against your legs essentially, or the compression between your hamstrings and calves if you're getting deep enough and your legs are big enough. Again, that's just stored compressive potential energy to spring you back up. Again, you get that for free. And then there's the neural innervation, which is just your effort to provide neural stimulus to the muscle tissue to contract. And then there is the unconscious neural circuitry, which is number 4, which is the important one, which is the stretch reflex. So inside your tendons, where they attach to the muscle, there are something called Golgi tendon organs, and they are essentially a stretch receptor. So when the muscle comes under, or the tendon comes under a certain amount of length and tension, it's just like a bit of a relay circuitry system to the spine and back again, and it makes the muscle contract as a reactive response. So that is what we are eliminating with the pause. So when you pause, you lose 25% of the sort of like the natural spring back that you're gonna get out of the hole. So by doing that, that upregulates the neural innervation that's required. So then, like, if you were to break it down into percentages, the compressive assistance doesn't change, the elastic tension doesn't change. You've taken away the stretch reflex, so now that has to be made up with the neural drive. So you could argue, and this will never be an accurate figure, you could argue that 25% of that explanation, I'm going to say, now has to be made up with neural effort, which is your will to stand that weight back up. And that's where the magic happens, because that stimulus is what causes your body to adapt by way of increasing the size of the nervous tissue that's supplying the nervous energy to the muscle tissue, the innervation, and and that allows for faster and more powerful, neurochemical drive to the muscle tissue, you could say. All right, so that's the quickest way I think I could probably explain it without getting into the nitty gritty and like the really sort of like the deep physiology of it. Even for me, it's like it's a lot. I love it. I love learning how stuff works. So hopefully that helps you understand why pausing is so effective, and that will carry over to every single one of your compound lifts. And I highly recommend it as making it part of either or your heavy session or your lighter session. It's a great one to put into your lighter session because it allows you to stimulate the central nervous system to a high degree whilst giving the joints a break. Or if you're doing a peak, you might make, or a deload, sorry. If you're doing a deload, it's a great movement to have in, or at least for a block of training, just to give your joints a bit of a break, but still maximize that kind of like neural potential adaptive responses that you're looking to get from the training. So there you have it, guys. That's pause squats. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm looking to grow this as much as I can. Obviously, want to get monetized at some point. My goal is to have that done by the end of the year. Whether that's possible or not, I have no idea. So, but obviously that's going to make my life better. So yeah, but I do love doing this content. I am a massive geek for this stuff. I'm trying to put out videos every day, if I allow it, if my life allows it. So yeah, like and subscribe. Thanks very much, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.